Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We are here with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today as we have an epic 4v4 on the Tarnost map. This is a really good map. I really like playing on this one. I've actually played a few games myself. Really do enjoy this map. And yeah, we have some amazing factions here and some amazing players about to play in this siege battle. As you can see, we have the Woodland Realm just landing down on some spear militia here of Gondor's. These unfortunate men are going to get cut down by some elite fighting elves. But yes, today we have a pretty big siege actually, as we've got some Uruk-hai crossbows actually getting caught in combat against some Lasgal and Blades as well. So as you can see, we have the Woodland Realm attacking. We have two Eastling armies. We have one, I think we have two Eastling armies anyway. I may be wrong. No, I don't think we do actually. I think we have one Eastling army attacking. We also have Erebor, and over here we have the Eastling army, and we also have Imladris here attacking. We don't often see Imladris, so good to see them. Imladris is fighting Linden. They're a high elf allies, or like cousins, I guess you could call them. We've got Gondor defending as well, obviously. Isengard, as we've seen with the crossbows being caught out. And I believe we have another Erebor. Yeah, we have an Erebor on both sides of the battlefield, both attacking and defending. Got some Iron Guards down here. But yes, if you're enjoying seeing Middle Earth action and would like to see some more Rise of Mordor, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I can't show your support. As always, guys, it's very much appreciated as we get on with this battle. And yeah, this is supposed to be a really good one. I mean, the numbers are they're fairly even, 7,900 against 7,100. I'm sure like the numbers of Isengard are really pumping that defenders numbers up quite considerably. Yeah, this was a replay sent in by a member of my Discord, so if you want to send in your own like Rise of Mordor replays and get them featured on the channel, then join the Discord. The link is down below in the description of this video, as always. And yeah, feel free to send in your replays, or just to join to get involved in a nice, cool Total War community, whatever you prefer. Yeah, Lasgal and Blades here. I don't know if Lasgal and Blades have been like the numbers have been pumped up. They have 100 men now. I feel like they always had like 90 or something like that. I feel like they might have been pumped up. I can't really remember, but they're losing anyway in combat against two units of Uruk-hai infantry. A load of these Lasgal and Blades, as you can see, this one here has also been a bit weakened. We're hit by trebuchets. They've had a bit of a rough start. Have the Woodland Realm, put it like that. The Woodland Realm was kind of blobbing up, and it kind of got punished for blobbing up. But yeah, they are doing that. Over here, you can see they're also landing Gondor Spear Militia. Looks like Iron Guards. How did they get weakened? I wonder. Maybe again trebuchet. I'm not really sure entirely. Enemy tower has been destroyed though, so it looks like yeah, Linden's doing some bits. They're losing some troops to destroying, like the towers falling down, which is so annoying. But yeah, it looks like Linden will soon be assaulting over here. I'm surprised that they haven't been shooting like the shock infantry that Linden has, because that's obviously a really good target. Because it's very well well, it's unprotected. It's got no shield. Look at this, the horde of Linden elves now going in. I'm really not Linden, Imladris elves. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mix those two up, and I do apologize. But there you go, Imladris is going in. Going in against Linden as well. So there you go, high elf versus high elf. So much Noldorian blood will be spilt this day. Yeah, I mean they should eventually break through these swords. They have like the even though these Linden spears are really good. Yeah, they're not good enough to stop the swords. Put it like that. There you go. These Noldorian swords. Yeah, I mean they killed the first spear, and that's how it'll go from there on in. This spear militia starting to break. No surprise there. Seeing shock infantry now get committed up here. There's a lot of stuff being committed up here by Isengard. We're against some half-orc axes. They really want to keep like the elves really packed in this one spot here. I'm kind of surprised. Not like that great a spot. I mean, it's okay. I would rather like choke point them over here potentially, and then you could use your archers to fire across. That's what I would potentially do. But because you can't really use your archers in this spot because you're just shooting directly at the elves.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
But it seems like the elves are going to need to send more in. And they're actually bringing up some elites, which are already been hit by a trebuchet. Can the elves just stop having their stuff being hit by trebuchets, please? It's very annoying. weakens them. Yeah, I don't think there's a single unit that's not been hit, damaged in some way by the trebuchet. But yeah, here we go. Polearms going in. This will turn this fight around. But it does mean that a whole guiding unit's been used very early on to try and break through here. I'm also kind of surprised that Lasgarland Blades are struggling so much against Uruk-hai infantry. I know Uruk-hai infantry's they're not no slackers, but you know, I would have thought that the Lasgarland Blades would still cut through them. Down here, the dwarves are now getting engaged. What are they fighting? Got some warriors of the Red Mountains here in against Gondor infantry, and we've got some dwarven troops in here. We've got Erebor spear guards. So Erebor's fighting its own side, like fighting each other. Let's turn it around so we get the nice side of Attila, the nice bright side. Yeah, these shock infantry should clean through I would have thought both these units potentially. We'll certainly get through. Yeah, look, the Gondor infantry starting to lose. Erebor spear guards may get through. I don't know. It depends. We may need someone else to go in there actually. The attackers. Got plenty of axe infantry over here though. And it seems like the attackers have already held the lower tier. I mean, no surprise. Tarnos is a big map. It's really difficult to hold the entire, like, the lower walls. What's going on here? Clan Guard's getting focused down. Why don't they just form shield wall or something like that? That would have been a much easier job than just retreating. These Erebor crossbows have just done them dirty, put it like that. Seems like they've taken their shock infantry out. I don't know. Oh, is this just like the other portion arriving? I don't know. I think they are retreating them because now the Loki Rim are in there. They should have kept the Noldorian swords in there because they were the ones doing all the work. I think Noldorian spears will hold against the Loki Rim, to be honest. I know they're macemen and they've got like pretty good AP, but I don't think they'll get through these guys. Like Noldorian spears are they're a tough bunch. And what we got here, Erebor crossbows. Yeah, it's not a bad angle, but it's not a great angle. They seem to be obstructed. Yeah, they can see about 5 or 6 guys, and they are obstructed. They may be better using the Noldorian archers on this side, but we're about to see some clan guards go flying up here. I mean, they're not going to break through these Noldorian spears. Clan guards have been nerfed to hell, and they weren't great to start with, in my opinion. They weren't that great. Probably was one of the weaker, like. It is probably the weakest melee infantry unit for like the Eastlings. They were just really good at blocking stuff. And now they're going to face these Noldorian spears, which are pretty decent and, you know, can get kills as a spear unit. And here they go. In they go. Eastlings versus Linden. My money's on Linden, but depends what else. Oh yeah, no, my money's definitely on Linden now. Iron Guard just being thrown in as well. So that's 2 really good spear units against a not so good spear unit. Eastlings are going to need to send someone else up. Whether it's some shock infantry. They've got another clan guard nearby, but that's not going to break through. What's going on over here then? It looks like we've got a bit of a standoff, bit of a Mexican standoff. We've got Lasgarland Blades here up against a whole host of Gondor troops here. And dwarves again. So we've got Gondor spears, we've got Iron Guards, and we've got Gondor swords all in this spot. I mean, this is a prime target. I don't know if anyone actually for the attackers did. I don't think. Obviously, the Woodland Realm can't, but the dwarves didn't even bring any arty. Which I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I mean, an arty shot right in this blob. I mean, this is 3 units all stacked up. This is what you want to be hitting with arty. The elves, on the other hand, have finally broken through that choke point over there. I don't know what like. If anything actually retreated. I don't know if they all died like the Isengard troops. But we're about to see the Woodland Realm just fly into the next line of defense. Yeah, the crossbows need to get back. There's a whole host. Wow, there's a lot of Uruk-hai infantry up here. Like, there's what? 1, 2, 3 Uruk-hai infantry stacked in here. It's not the easiest thing to see in the world because of the shade. And there's half-orc axes been thrown. Okay, yeah, that's going to take a lot of breakthrough. Where are those pole arms? Are they still... Oh, they're relatively healthy as well. But, yeah, I mean, they did lose a fair amount of elves down here. That's going to take a lot of men to break through over here. A lot of elves. They should eventually do it. Again, it's Lasgarland... Oh, there's Lasgarland Blades. I thought I saw someone waver, but I think I'm just seeing things. But anyway, let's go back over... Oh, we're going to actually have an assault up the front of the... like a frontal assault here. So what's this going in? We've got Noldorian swords going in against Noldorian spears. Again, elf versus elf. And in they go. So it seems like it's going to be, I don't know, the dwarves seem to be everywhere. But it seems like the dwarves are particularly helping, just like a support faction everywhere. They're not holding anywhere particularly themselves. Seems like it's the job of Linden to defend this side and Gondor to defend this side, and like Isengard seems to be just defending that one path all the way around here. He's put his entire army on this one path. We actually have some breaking Gondor sword infantry in this choke point down here. Yeah, the dwarves have thrown a lot of Erebor axe warriors now to try and break through here, and they are slowly breaking through. The spear guards are losing. Gondor's also sending some more swords to replace those that broke. But I think they're going to have the same issue. They just can't beat the dwarves.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
So yeah, they're going to need more troops. See, Gondor's throwing in more. Don't know if that's a great idea. I don't know if they need like pikes on it. They need archer support, certainly. There's crossbows all just idly waiting up here. Erebor crossbows. I don't know why they're deciding to hold this point, Gondor, anymore. They should just get troops back. Just start holding this choke point. Make it much easier for themselves. Like, because they're throwing in more swords here than they probably need to. Maybe they think, like, falling back to here is a little bit too early. I don't really know. But they are already retreating some Gondor spears. So I think they are thinking, like, it's time to go. Oh, really good shots here. I don't know why these things are keeping this clan guard here. And why is there an Eastern unit all the way around here when they're attacking on that side? Very bizarre, but okay. Eastlings decided to just put one random clan guard here, and it's getting focused down now by Gondor archers, which are on this hill. Well, they were at least being focused down. They've since changed their tune, and are now firing at all those Lasgarland archers over there. I don't think that's a fight you can win, Gondor. You probably want to get out of here. Save these archers. Yep, he's read my mind, and he's running for the hills. It's a smart decision. There's not really anything you can do about that one. Over here, though, it seems like the defense is doing quite well, actually. Yeah, the crossbow's starting to get involved now. Even though they're obstructed, the occasional bolt getting in there is doing the damage, and it's actually breaking. Oh, I mean, it's causing these walls to ruin, and these Noldorian swords to lose and break. And the Noldorian swords of Linden are also being committed in, so it's Noldorian swords versus Noldorian swords. There you go. What they're breaking? They're breaking the well, one of the Noldorian swords broke, and then it's rallied straight away. They're gonna need. Yeah, I don't know why the attackers. Yeah, good positioning here by the attackers. Look, got Noldorian archers now on the wall of Imladris, and they're gonna focus down those Linden swords and just basically force them back. Either they've got to stand there and get shot to death. I mean, they're a silver chevron. Jeez, these are elite. Either they stand there and they die, or they like retreat like they're doing now, and they let the attackers up this hill. I mean, the attackers don't have anything ready to go up the hill apart from these weakened units. So it's not really a big worry at the moment for the defenders. They can probably go, well, it's fine. Oh, I didn't realize like the attackers are flanking around this way. They got some Loki Rim that are losing. Gonna need to send some more here if you want to carry on the pressure here. Like I said, these Noldorian spears, they are not to be messed with. They are pretty damn good for a spear unit. That big long blade cut through loads of people. Hundreds. Over on this side looks like the Woodland Realm is slowly being slowly winning is what I was going to say. I was going to say slowly pushed back, but they're not. They're winning, definitely. Isengard, I think, are getting out quite a few of their troops, though. Like, they aren't killing them. Like, it's just that Isengard's retreating. I also do apologize that I'm, like, just jumping all over the place. Like, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of combats going on right now. I feel like I'm just going to keep jumping around, keeping an updating you guys on what is going on everywhere, really. But it's awesome. I really love that it's just, like, combat everywhere in this one. Tarnus is a big map, and it's a perfect map for a 4v4, really. Oh, okay, so they've broken through that Uruk-hai infantry. Oh, they have got artillery. Who's firing artillery? Oh, Woodland Realm is an onager? I swear the Woodland Realm used to not have onagers. They decided to just add them in for them? Okay. That looks kind of cursed, seeing, like, elves on a artillery piece, but there you go. So I don't know. I feel like that was kind of okay. Like the Wooden Realm not having onagers. I feel like it kind of like balanced out the shooting like all sorts there. They're actually getting pretty accurate shots. They hit the Zorokai infantry and this Gondor archer. But honestly, I just wouldn't. I mean, it's not really. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a really good hit actually on the Isengard troops down there. All these Zorokai. It's not much of a blobbing though to like justify shooting them. Like you want to like shoot all these like units on here that are blobbing. I know you can't like reach from there, but that's the sort of thing you want to be hitting. Like multiple units stood on top of each other, or at least just elite units. Zorokai infantry just aren't elite enough to be worth hitting with that artillery. It looks like Erebor's going to break through here. These Warriors of the Red Mountains, I think this is a fresh unit. I think the first one might have broken. They've done a good job. Over in the center over here, though, the frontal assault has cost Imladris some troops, but he is eventually going to break through. It's actually he's going to break through to some Erebor spear guards. So it looks like they must have, yeah, they've already killed all the Linden spears here. And there you go. The kinslaying continues because they're going to just run in on these Noldorian archers here. And these poor elves are killing each other off. They're already a rare thing in the Middle-earth now with everyone going back to the west. They're making themselves even rarer. And, I mean, these archers should hold for a little while, but I mean, they hold well against other things. I don't know how well they hold against other elves. I mean, these Iron Guard might want to go in, but I mean, there's big gaps on either side. Really, like, Imladris should be just going around the flanks now. He's got cavalry here as well. He needs to just send around the flanks. How is this the Clan Guard? Was this the Clan Guard front? It was indeed the Clan Guard front, and they're losing. Yeah, Erebor and the elves might want to debate falling back from here soon because this seems like this might be the first choke point to give way, and that's a bit of an issue. So again, nothing really coming up here. Why haven't they sent like just a swords unit up here, or like even a Clan Guard would be perfect to go up there? Just a shielded unit. Just send that up there. Bringing up Noldorian archers. I guess focus on those Noldorian swords back there. There you go. The cab's got in though. The cab is in, and it went straight for the spears. Why? And they're good. They're getting out of there. And they're going to go and rear charge all of these troops down here. Oh my gosh, we've gone well past it. I do apologize. Thank you, camera. But here we go. So now these Noldorian horsemen here, a really, really good unit. They've been upgraded as well. They've now got 50 guys, which I like to see. Felt like the Elven units were like slightly too small. But they're going to charge, and they're going to go straight into those dwarves. They're trying to turn around, and they've actually probably themselves killed doing that. I don't know. Erebor Spearguard there seems to actually just tank that charge. They're going to go and then pull out that one, and they're going to go straight into those crossbows. Yeah, the Erebor Spearguard seem to tank that. The cavalry just did not, like, dwarves are just too tough. Too tough. Now they're just trying to deal with the crossbows. But yeah, this Elven unit, I don't know, the cavalry is doing chaos. It's causing chaos, but I mean, it just keeps running into dwarves. And dwarves are just too tough. Look at this. This unit's already nearly dead. It's had a rough time. They've got spears now coming down. Citadel guards to come and deal with it. So Gondor coming to save his dwarven ally. And kill the elves. Oh! It's an absolute field day for Sauron. He's just seeing all his enemies kill each other. Apart from Isengard. He probably sees Isengard as an enemy as well. He sees everyone that's not fully under his sway as an enemy. Last guy on blades down here. They're cutting through these spear guards though. Very nicely. And what's left here? This is the Iron Guards, and they are getting chopped up. They're getting surrounded actually by dwarves and by elves. That can't be easy to swallow. Being surrounded by their own kin, and also by the elves, and no dwarf likes the elves. And there they go. They're gonna break those Iron Guard, I think. Oh, they're breaking. No, not quite yet. There's still plenty of stuff up here. They actually have a bunch of stuff stacked here. This would be a prime artillery target. I don't know why the Isengard has so much stuff. And Gondor has so much just stacked here in this small gap. And the dwarves have some here. Need to move that before like the artillery hits. And finally they've taken this slope. They've actually sent some substantial stuff up here. There is a sneaky little path that goes through here. and you can attack up here. So, and they are actually going to do it. What's defending? More of those. Oh, is this an Noldorian sword that's got a silver chevron? It seems like they've got this choke point back under control, but they haven't got this one now. So, now if I was like these things, I'd be throwing in all my weight in here, like up this slope and just causing chaos. I'll be flanking around here. I'll be flanking this point, trying to help my allies out as much as possible. And we've got some elves chasing down some Varric bowmen. Fair enough. Noldorian swords here. Are they losing? They are. They're losing to Ironguard. Ironguard are just so tough. And they look great as well. They're going to retreat. They feel like their job's done here. They're going to leave the archers to do the job. Yeah, I think everyone's trying to just fall back now to the main point. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of time left. There's still 4,000 men. In fairness, the Woodland Realm have made a lot of like movement. I haven't really been paying attention. I don't know if they've actually had to fight again. Looks like they had a bit of a fight here. But yeah, the Isengard has been pushed way back. And now they're going to make a... Oh, I like this. Okay, finally they're moving everything. Good. But they're making a bit of a box of death or Isengard. So basically, if the Woodland Realm charge on one side, they get flanked on the other. If they charge in here, they get flanked. So they're going to have to attack both points. I mean, one's got a pike in it, which is a problem. The artillery is definitely going to be required. I can imagine the Woodland Realm is going to wait until that onager all the way back there comes up and it can fire into this blob of infantry that's just now preparing. Shame none of the other attackers seem to bring any artillery. I can't see any more. Unless it just randomly appears. But yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone else brought artillery. So they're going to have to deal with the choke points where units being stacked up a lot more. And I mean... That's the annoying thing I hate about sieges, when people stack stuff up. A lot of like, when it's certainly second like pikes, it's just a pain to break through. As an attacker anyway.
Obviously the defenders do it because it's their best chance of winning.
It's just a pain to break through. Ironguard now in here fighting against Noldorian swords. I mean, seeing that the Noldorian swords usually struggle in this sort of fight we saw earlier. Don't know. Seems like it's a fairly even fight right now. We've got crossbows here being chased down by some Erebor axe warriors. So much kinslaying going on today. Erebor killing Erebor. Noldorians killing Noldorians. Yeah, these Noldorian horsemen just do not do well against Erebor crossbows, or just about against dwarves. They really struggle. Again, I mean, it doesn't help they're getting shot by friend and foe, it would seem now. Yeah, these elven cavalry seem like they may have got like, I don't know if they got like nerfed and got like an increase in number. They may have done, but they seem to drop a lot quicker now. I mean, they are being shot by crossbows as well, which are very good at killing things, especially cav. But I don't know. You're right, son. Down there, he just like was twitching around, and there we go. These Gondor archers are now out of ammo, and they're going to go in and deal. Literally fired their last volley of 2 seconds ago. Now going to go in and cut down these dwarves. But yeah, it seems like now I'd certainly be trying to use all my ammo as the Woodland Realm, because this is the final cap point. I mean, this is going to be where it's going to be painful to break through. But all the issue is, well, I don't know if this might not be the... No, that is the Stormers. The Stormers are there. I was going to say forming their test judo. And we've got pikes as well. So yeah, they're all trying to protect. Now would be the time if I was the elves to try and strike, because they're pulling everything back. Yeah, they may be trying to bait in the elves. But yeah, now would be the time to attack. There's only Uruk-hai infantry here. Send in some of your Lasgarland blades. They've done the job already. There's a lot of stuff like littered around this, I don't know, town centre, this like building here. There's a lot just littered there. They're going to try and charge these crossbows again. I mean, why not, I guess? The cavs no longer got really a purpose. There you go. Not a bad charge. That was a good charge. Didn't get like hit by archers or anything like that. So that actually was a good charge. Again, doesn't kill many though, because Erebor armor is just so strong. You need to like soften them up with archers or a melee and then rear charging the cav. I think just do a lot of damage to Erebor, because it's just a tough faction to kill. But here we go. Citadel Guard next in the line. So we're already on to some of the elite troops being thrown in. Gondor's thinks the men that defend the White Tree are required. Got some Barrack Guard here as well. Some really nasty stuff being sent in. So yeah, a lot of elites now being thrown in. It's going to be Erebor Axe Warriors, a fresh unit getting sent in to do the job. Don't think they're going to break through. They're going to need some better stuff. Doesn't seem like they were really ready either to charge. Pikes might be a good counter here. Over on this side. Oh, what has happened here? How do they surround this low-key rim? Or did they? I don't know. It may not have. I think this low-key rim may have got surrounded while attacking the Citadel Guard. I'm not entirely sure. But they've been broken anyway. Now's the time to focus this unit down with like Noldorian swords with your archers here. Just like focus them down. They're going to need more troops here. I don't know. It just seems like Eastlings and Imladris have been short on troops like for quite a while. Don't know. I don't know. They've got still like the elites. They've got the guards and Imladris coming up. We don't often see these boys. Looking glorious. I love their capes. They look glorious. Good to see them. Very heavy pikes. And what we got here? Low-Curim halberdiers. Lots of shock. I mean, certainly would be thinking about sending in some halberdiers or something this way. They need a pike and a halberdier just about every choke point. Certainly, I mean, the pike's on the wrong side. They need to be over there helping the Uruks, but that's not going to happen. See, the dwarves are still down here battling with the Citadel Guard and the Barrack Guard. So many guards being sent in. Desperate times come for desperate needs. And there you go. Oh, Isengard, what are you doing here? Isengard has just thrown his Uruk archers into combat accidentally, I think. Don't know. Oh, he's trying to shoot the artillery. Trying to burn it, as the artillery's also been trying to hit his front lines. You can see there's a lot of scorched earth here. Not many dead, though. I can see one unfortunate dead Uruk. And that is it. So clearly they got most of the infantry out of the way. They do need to get these archers out of here. And now here you go. The choke point fight starts. Not the way that Isengard wanted it to, but it is started. We've got Ithilien Rangers being thrown in as well. Must be out of ammo. Ithilien Rangers okay in combat. Not got great armor though. Lasgarland Blades. They should do okay here. I mean, maybe you want to send up... well, they're sending up a lot more Lasgarland Blades. Don't want to throw all your infantry in. You want to keep some. You don't want to tire it all out in one wave. I mean, the archers aren't too bad in combat either. I would have sent these guys in first to support. Yeah, these Uruk archers just are not dealing with that. Not able to get out of combat. I do not know what they're doing. They had a lot of ammo left as well. Yeah, there they go. They're out of there. And this is not how the choke point wanted to start. Oh, look at this. The archers are really focusing down these pikes. They're getting some really good hits. Oh, Isengard, move back your pikes. Please move back your pikes. I mean, there is a Tomb Warden here as well, but you need more than that. We've got Fountain Guard as well. So there are other pike units. Yeah, I mean, that's detrimental. That's like 50 men lost, nearly. Yeah, oh, it's even more. Wow, it's like 60 now. Wow, yeah. Okay, that is quite worrying. That pike unit might be out of the game already. They've taken too much HP damage. Low-Curim being sent in as well. What are the archers firing at? What are Noldorian archers firing at? They're firing at... Oh, wow, they can fire so far. They're hitting these halberdiers all the way back here. This seems like it's miles away from the back, like the front line. And they're being hit. They've got so far to travel. Yeah, these halberdiers are equally just very susceptible to being shot. Like, evil pikes, just not that great. Apart from, like, guards of the teeth. They're not that great. They probably need, like, evil, like, factions probably need another really strong pike unit. Otherwise, you're just going to see a lot of, like, pikes and stuff like that just being stacked against the evil forces.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
They actually have, even then, Guards Teeth aren't even a pike unit. They're a halberd unit. So it isn't actually probably a good evil pike unit yet. Whether that'll change. I mean, obviously they don't need pikes eventually, because when trolls get added, trolls will be able to just destroy pike lines. So I guess there's that. There's always, you've got to always think like that. What's still to come? At the moment, as the current stage of the mod, evil kind of struggles a little bit on the pike front. Over here though, they're doing okay. Don't know how they broke through this. Kind of surprised that they broke that Noldorian sword. It was relatively healthy. They're now fighting just the Citadel Guard, and this is a really weak Noldorian sword and some archers that are going to break through. I don't think that's going to be enough. Hate to break it, Imladris. It's probably not going to be enough. Yeah, it was choke point fighting happening in near enough every choke point now. I think this is the only one that's not having any, because the Fountain Guard are in the way. And everyone just wants to kill this Fountain Guard unit before they even go anywhere near it. Smart move. Might be able to flank around it, to be honest. You see, they're desperately trying to defend it as much as possible. The Citadel Guard and the Fountain Guard all merged in one. Look at these boys. They're like, hold the line. Oh, crossbows coming as well. That would be, must be like really, really like annoying. As like well, obviously getting shot. But yeah, you gotta like hold your shield to protect yourself from these ranged travelers here of the dwarves. Or if you don't do that, you've got to like put your shield down and protect yourself from the crossbows coming in like straight at your chest. So you're getting hit one way or the other by an arrow. Whatever you decide, really. You might as well just lie on the ground, just pray that you don't get hit, and then just wait. Wait until the enemy's almost on top of you, then get up. That'd be what I do. Even then, if you lie on the ground, I just thought you just still could get shot by an arrow. I guess lie on the ground with your shield over you. Certainly, that Citadel Guard shield to protect yourself. Artillery's going off. Who's firing artillery? Is that the Onager? That might be this Onager. Can't fire from there all the way to there. Probably can, actually. I don't see the I don't see any like defending artillery, so that has to be that Onager firing all the way across the other choke point. I don't know if that's really a smart idea, to be honest. The Urukai pikes have been sent in, but yeah, they're so weak. Down to 40 guys. Berserkers in there as well. Oh, it's been a brutal fight. Like Lasgal and like the Woodland Realm have just been fighting Isengard this entire match. It's been a brutal rivalry. One that will go down in the ages. Looks like, yeah, they broke those pikes. That's good. They've got pole arms in here of their own, the Hall Guardians. They're a really good unit. I can't wait to see how well they've done. They've been in several different combats now.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
I think that's the pikes have returned, but they're already pretty beaten up. So we've got some fresh Noldorian swords coming in. That's good to see. Clearly they've got like, yeah, they've got troops just lingering back here. We've got some low QRM coming around. Just got to keep putting pressure on every choke point, just so the defenders have to keep defending them. Don't know if they really need to send in these shipwright nobles yet. The Citadel Guard are holding for a long time still. Maybe they felt that they needed them. Swords against shock is a bit better than just spears against shock. Even if it's elite spears like the Citadel Guard, they'll eventually get cut down. So many elite troops in one space here. Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, here we go. We might be about to finally see some sort of move. Oh, no, the crossbows just getting ever closer to these Fountain Guard. They just need to just focus them down. They are slowly doing it. Yeah, smart idea by the defenders, sending out some Noldorian archers just to stop these crossbows firing. Either they got to retreat or they go into combat. And it looks like they're going to go into combat as their decision. Well, they sort of did, then ran at the last moment and shocking, which has now come up to save them. So the archers are going to get cut down. But it does give the Fountain Guard like a little bit of relief, I guess. Or they could go down and support. Like, now would be the time to move all these troops down and support the archers and get the pikes and the spears into combat. It's a risk, but you could do it. Just look at that. That is just scary. You would not want to face that. The big shields and the pikes. And no wonder they're focusing it down with archers. I don't blame them. But yeah, while that's been going on, looks like Isengard, I don't know. Ooh, the elves just found a little sneaky gap. I think the elves try to sneak through this gap here. Failed. Hopefully they don't just carry on. We have got another pike unit. I didn't realize they had another one. That one's losing as well. The elves are slowly running out of troops, so this is like... They've got a couple more last Garland blades actually, so they're okay. Wow, that was a really good hit on the general. I know general sniping is sometimes a no-no, but when you give an opportunity for an onager like that, they're not going to throw it away. That's a really good hit on the... a really good hit there. This onager's getting insane shots. I mean, this is a really good target now for the onager. Just to hit this massive blob of Isengard troops. Why you don't blob up? Really, all it needed was a pike unit as a sword. I mean, that is actually all it had until now. Until the second one's gone in. I don't know. I just wouldn't have maybe defended this choke point like they have with the artillery here. Or would have just dealt with the artillery much earlier. Seems like it's going in again. That one kind of missed. I think they just got to pray that they just somehow missed. They're firing archers now. I mean, it's probably the end of the world. Yeah, these Isengard troops here have got to just pray that they survive. I mean, now there's a gap in the line here. There's a gap here that they could probably try and get some archers through. Like these last archers, sneak them through, I'd say. On the front line over here, we've got a general being committed. Gondor's general's been thrown in. Locarim, Halberdiers, struggling. It's really dark here. I do apologise. Oh, it is so dark here, yeah. This is the shadows of the buildings. It's really annoying. Can't do much about that. Wow, look at this. The defender's just throwing in so much stuff now. I don't know if they just... Don't know why they're really throwing them in. It just tires more troops out. If they break through, if like the attackers break through anywhere, which likelihood is it's going to be on Isengard's side, they're going to have no reserves. Because, I mean, they can pull troops out, so it's not like the end of the world. But you have most of your troops tied down. They have got like a couple of reserves, but nothing major. Actually, you know what? The side they might break through first might be this side. If they send up the right... I mean, I say that. They need 2 Wardens up there. You get the 2 Wardens up. And they could break through here pretty quickly. Could the attackers. Because, yeah, the Dwarven Travellers over here, Dwarven Range Travellers, they're getting some pretty good shots onto the backs of these Fountain Guard. And there you go. Citadel Guard have run down the hill. That may be fatal. Because that's fatal for both them and also the Fountain Guard. Yeah, the Fountain Guard now have no protection for a few seconds. Yeah, and look at that. The Citadel Guard ran into Shock Infantry. Not a great idea. Shock Infantry loves to take out spears. It's their bread and butter. And right now, they're low in life. Yeah, the Citadel Guard lost more men than they should have, really. Really have. I mean, Isengard actually I don't think is going to break just because of sheer numbers. It's just the sheer numbers they've thrown into this spot. Though the Dwarves General is here now here. Again, though, I don't think if he died, it'd affect morale. This is just like... There's going to be so many dead bodies into here. Onager here is... oh, they got one of the Onagers earlier on. Where are they firing that now? They're going to try and hit it all the way over there at the Fountain Guard. I'd save it. Save the shot for a rainy day. Save the shot. Don't do it. Don't do it, Woodland Realm. Just hold it. If you're going to try and shoot all the way over here, you're more than likely going to hit your own troops. And it's going to be inaccurate as hell. Just hold. I think they shot. They shot. Oh my gosh. Why? Where did it go? It hit. It went short is what it did. It hit a couple of retreating Linden troops and that was it. But it doesn't matter because this seems like it's a real problem now. So, yeah, look, Gondor's got nothing to defend here now. Gondor is, like the Found Guard are going to have to, are dying and wavering. Still Guard are going to join. The Pikes having a retreat on this side. That may give Woodland Realm a bit of relief and get through. Certainly these other two sides doesn't look like they're going to break through. Imladris and Eastlings are having a rough game. Yeah, the Pikes here, the Polearm Generals having to fall back. Now would be the time for Elves to just throw in like as many polearms as they have possible and just break through this. Well, they're not going to pull through, are they? The Elves are pulling through. No, they're not. I don't know if they were meaning to. They may have been like attacking the Dwarven General. Look, but they pushed through. They pushed quite a lot, which made it look like a pull through. Hold the line. Over on this side, it is looking very dicey now for the defenders. Very dicey indeed. Erebor Axe Warriors cutting through. I mean, the Pikes are next. These Uruk-hai Pikes are not great. Like defending against archers. Like they will get focused down pretty quickly. So they need to get archers up there pronto to just shoot those Pikes, and then they can get through. Actually, the Pikes are not going to hold choke point. They're retreating. Interesting indeed. Over on this side again, yep. No real luck. Imladris has just had a rough game. I don't know what to say really. I don't know why they haven't sent up their Pikes though either. They've been focused down. Never let your Pikes get focused down, guys. Just don't. I mean, especially nice ones like these. These are good Pikes. It's like probably all that Imladris has really going for it in a siege. I mean, shock infantry is good. It's usually though. A decent player, a decent defender will just focus it down. But as you can see, there's now having to send in shock infantry and archers to try and get through a pike line. Not going to end well. Not going to end well. Put it like that. Oh, a bit of wavering going on over here. That's the elites of Gondor. There we go. Another pike stack about to take place. Don't know where it's going to break first. There's not much time left on the timer, so something's got to give. Attackers or defenders, I do not know. And from seeing the length of the battle, I know it doesn't end in a draw. So something's got to give. I'm not quite sure where it's going to give, though. General's died, though. The Dwarves General? No, that must be Isengard's General, I think might have died. So that could be detrimental. Isengard could chain route now at any moment. Those Pikes, obviously, are in danger of breaking. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to be here. It's got to be here. This is where it's going to break. If Isengard's going to retreat his Pikes and not use them, yeah, I think that's where it's going to break. There's just one shipwright noble holding here. And he's retreated. Why did he retreat? What's he doing? It's a bit darker, I do apologise. But, oh, and the Dwarven General may be dead. Dwarves are breaking. Wow, there's big chain. What is Gondor just chain routed? There's a chain route going on. What? Did Gondor lose his general? No, he's not lost his general, but his general's trying to chain route. Okay, so apparently Gondor just... Seems like the defenders are going to give just because of not even army losses. They had a fair amount of troops left. I don't know why. It's just on the chain route. Lots of troops on the wave. Shipwright nobles over there holding though. It seems like Lind. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not surprised this broke because this was Isengard, and Isengard's troops are pretty tired and depleted, and they lost a general. I'm kind of surprised Gondor chain routed though. And there you go. This is going to be the game. I'm really surprised that that's how it went in the end. So basically, the attackers are going to win. Obviously, they lost a lot of men, but they had 3,000 left, so there's still a decent amount of troops left. I don't know how many of them were. I think there's a decent amount, a lot of archers left. It seems like the dwarves had a lot left. Barrack guards yet to send in. Mansion Claim is pretty untouched. But yeah, it seems like the final defense over here, the shipwright nobles are going to be the last ones to give. Brave men, or brave elves, but it's not a... When the heck did the Woodland Realm get over here? Oh my gosh, they're just everywhere. There you go, a Pyrrhic victory for the dwarves, the attacking dwarves anyway. So we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. This one was headed by Assassin Goldie, who was playing as the dwarves on the attack. But yeah, this is a really, really good siege. So well done to everyone that took part. Zahn, Goldie, Fingus, Casual, Super Cyborg, Mr. McBeastie, Not Rusty, and Astro all did really, really well. We'll quickly go over some of the results. So we'll look at Goldie first with his Erebor army. His shock infantry doing really well, 244, 275 kills. You've got these Erebor axe infantry. Erebor Axe Warriors, sorry, getting 247 kills. Very, very nice there. His Barrack Guard didn't really feature. His Elite Pikes, so his polearms and Mansion Claim also didn't feature. His Erebor Crossbows getting 100 kills, so pretty good. Then we got Zahn here. Had a rough game, I'd say. These things, a lot of, as you can see, his Loki Rim here getting like 10, 29. Not so great. His like Wards of Ruin getting 87, a bit of a rough game. His Clan Guards, I don't know why people bring so many Clan Guards. They don't do any good. They're pretty terrible. Loki Rim Halberdiers only getting 64. His Archer's actually the only unit there getting over 100 kills. So that shows how rough a game it was for the Eastlings on the attack. And then we got Fingus, who's playing as Imladris. Had a pretty, like, I don't know, he's having a rough game in some areas and then also doing quite well in others. As you can see, like, his Noldorian Swords did a really good range of kills. 296, 134, and then you've got, like, some at 19. His Pikes getting pretty focused down and getting no real kills there. It's a real shame. His Noldorian Horse getting 114 kills, not too bad. These two not doing so great. And then we've got Casual, who's playing as the Wooden Realm. Did pretty well. I didn't see his Elven King in combat, but he got 137 kills apparently. Maybe came in right at the end. His Lasgal and Blades getting 190 kills. 392! Oh my gosh. They did well. Really, really good kills there. I mean, most of these got into the hundreds. So, like, Wooden Realm always doing well. Hall Guardians getting 387 kills and 263. So, not surprising. They were doing really well. Hall Guardians can always rely on them. Lasgal and Archers 114, 125 kills. Onager 153 kills, so did really well there. And then we'll go on to the defenders. We've got Super Cyborg playing as Isengard. He was just basically facing Wooden Realm the entire game. So good rivalry, good bit of back and forth. White Hand Stormers 49 kills as his general. I mean, his infantry actually did not do that great. I'm kind of surprised. They seem to be doing initially quite well against the elves, but I mean, he's also facing the elves, so he's not going to get high kills, I guess. The best one getting 76 is Uruk-hai infantry. His Stormers getting 79 kills. His Pikes, I was a bit of a shame to see them do so poorly. His Berserkers getting 75 kills, not too bad. And then we got McBeastie, who's playing as Lyndon. Seemed to be doing pretty well, holding a fair amount of places against his Noldorian rival. 92 kills with his generals, not too bad. 152, sorry. His Noldorian swords is pretty good. His Noldorian spears 118, and his Noldorian archers getting 101, 115. So some good kills there. And then we got Not Rusty playing as Erebor. He seemed to be supporting everywhere. Seemed to be like with Gondor, then with Lyndon. Did a lot of supporting. Did really well. His general only getting 69 kills. His Barrack Guard though getting 104. Definitely could have seen them get a bit higher as well potentially. His Spear Guard not getting that many kills. I'm kind of surprised. His Iron Guard did okay, 115. His crossbows are the real heroes though for him. 277, that did pretty damn well. And then we've got Astro playing as Gondor. He's got 117 kills with his Fountain Guard General. His Gondor Sword Infantry getting 98 kills. His Gondor Spear Infantry getting 29 kills. His Citadel Guard getting 92. His Fountain Guard here getting 111. His Gondor Archers getting 158. So, I mean, yeah, none of the defenders got, like, really insane kills across the board. Wooden Realm did really well. And I'd say, like, the Dwarves did relatively well as well. I mean, that's no surprise that those two factions did really well. But there you go, guys. That is the siege battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.